How's it going everyone, it's me, Vivi, and welcome to another Crash Bandicoot video. Alright, perhaps you've heard of the original character artist behind Crash Bandicoot, Charles Zembillas. Well, he's had a personal blog for quite some time now, and according to his recent blog post, there's another Crash Bandicoot project in the works. I'm already guessing this is not game related. We already got Crash 4 and the mobile game, which is pretty much planned for March 2021, if the iOS page is anything to go by. First and foremost, let me read his statement regarding the matter. Crash Bandicoot, something new on the way. Hello friends, thought I'd share some recent developments with the Crash Bandicoot franchise. Got this from an excellent source. Been aware of their general progress for a while now. I'm told a deal is struck with Activision and another heavyweight, and there's a new Crash project in the works. I have nothing to do with what's going on, but I'm aware of the person behind it, and he's a talented veteran of many projects in entertainment. When I get a green light on disclosing more info, I will, or you may hear about it in a press release beforehand. Either way, you'll like what's up. Naturally, people started getting curious, asking him when to expect more news and stuff, or whether or not it's a game. Looking at the replies, this is what he said. When will we know? I don't know when. Is this real? Yes. It is what it is, and right now, at this moment, it's the very beginning of making it. Remastered? Twinsanity? Smash? None of the above. The last one. That right there should tell us that this is not game related. Yeah, Crash 5 isn't brought up in the questions, but let's be realistic here. Crash 4 just released. If anyone else deserves the spot after Crash 4, it's gonna have to be Spyro. According to Zembillas, this is a heavyweight deal. Plus, don't forget that he mentioned the word entertainment. Heavyweight and entertainment makes it sound like a huge deal. It's not a game, not a DLC, I don't think so. So yeah, this huge deal between Activision and someone else, this mysterious company, I mean, it could be a TV show related project. Let's be quite frank. What else falls worthy of being called heavyweight? There's more in his reply, by the way. From what I gathered, Crash 4 was really the catalyst. That's what convinced basically Activision and this mysterious company to push the project forward. That already tells us that Crash 4 is profitable. I'm not surprised. Whatever articles you stumbled upon in the past saying that, oh, Crash 4 lacked sales, think about it, guys. Those statements were all about physical sales in the UK. What's going on in the world right now? Everyone is going digital. We have no idea how Crash 4 is doing in terms of sales. We shouldn't be jumping to conclusions like that. But, going off Zembillas' statement, and just the general hype surrounding Crash Bandicoot, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that Crash 4 once again made it. Actually, speaking of digital sales, there's an article over on Games Industry. Crash 4 was number 2 and at number 3 in the digital sales in the UK for the 2 weeks post-launch. It's not at number 1, but it's still fantastic. So back to the point. I will now read the second part of his reply. Status as of today is that everything seems to be a go. It's been cleared to move forward. The very beginning of the process of making it. Money has been paid towards this direction. That is to start making it. Not sure who is funding this, either Activision, their partner, or both. Can't say if the final contracts are signed, as I don't know, but it's moving forward, and the guy behind it is very excited. He's been trying to get this going for many years. The more I find out, the more I'll pass along. I'm not at liberty to divulge who the partner is, and the nature of the project, but it's good. And then after that, he explains how he feels that Crash 4 deserves the thanks for pushing this project forward. I mean, think about it. Maybe, yeah, it's the sales that convinced Activision to, yeah, let's do this. Or just looking at the whole animation of Crash 4, it just shows how a TV show can work for Crash Bandicoot. So yeah, the project is apparently moving forward. So from the sound of it, the project got greenlit. Meaning Activision, who owns the IP, said yes to whatever this project is about, which I believe is an animated TV series. Zembillas isn't sure who is funding it. The thing is, we can't be too sure if this is handled by Activision Blizzard Studios, their in-house motion picture production company. Thinking about it, actually, there's an example I can share with you guys. Skylanders Academy. That's one project Activision Blizzard Studios worked on. Looking deeper into the production teams behind Skylanders, we also had Team TO, if that's how you pronounce it, a French-based company who handled Skylanders Academy. The company, by the way, is headquartered in Paris. The distribution was basically handled by Netflix. Now, who funded Skylanders Academy? The in-house company, Activision Blizzard, I take it. The animation was pretty much handled by the team in France, Team TO. Activision didn't like the practice of licensing out their IP to third parties. Rather, they prefer being heavily involved, thus them funding the project. Ratchet & Clank, which is owned by Sony, the movie, for example, was licensed out to third-party companies, two actually, Rainmaker Entertainment, which is now called Mainframe, and Blockade Entertainment. We had headlines saying how Rainmaker lost over $10 million producing Ratchet & Clank. So what that tells us, Sony had allowed Rainmaker to basically handle the whole thing. They took a risk, and in the end, it did not pay off. So Activision is trying to stay away from that. Basically, going back to Zembillas, he explained that the project is moving forward. Okay, so if I make a guess, going off Activision's practices, they'll partner with this mystery animation studio, and they will once again fund the project, and be, of course, heavily involved. The animation studio is apparently heavyweight. I guess you could guess which company it could be. Zembillas also says he's aware of the person behind it. I take it, Zembillas has ties to animators in the industry. What might be more evidence towards the possibility of a TV show? Well, back in late December 2019, almost a year ago, folks, there was a rumored TV show in the works. I did cover that rumor. In that video, I showed a picture of Jeff DeGrandis, who was sitting at Activision Blizzard headquarters in Santa Monica, right next to a Crash poster. DeGrandis, I hope I pronounced his name correctly. Let's choose one example. He was director of Animaniacs back in the day, which is, by the way, getting a reboot as a Hulu original, premiering on November 22nd. What he said in the replies back then, taking that into account, and looking at this picture, and Zembillas' statement, yeah, I really do think Crash is headed towards the small screen, aka it's getting a TV show treatment. And why do I think so? Apart from everything I just mentioned? 1, it's popular, it's Crash Bandicoot. 2, it would make for some fantastic animation. Maybe that's one thing Activision paid attention to when looking at Crash 4. Crash Bandicoot, it can be very hard for children to play. No joke, Crash 4 is the hardest one out of the bunch. So looking at Crash 4, Activision maybe thought, okay, we really love how animated Crash is in this game. Just the whole aesthetic and goofy nature of Crash Bandicoot would make a lovely animated series, and yeah, I feel it'll be targeted for a younger demographic, something like Skylanders Academy. So yeah, with that being said, folks, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. After everything I pointed out in this video, do you believe that Crash Bandicoot is headed towards the small screen? Tell me what you think, alright? And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.